It is usually impossible to gather data from every member of a population. Instead, we get information on a smaller subset of that population, called a sample. When this is done, there's a risk of that sample differing from the population as a whole, which is called sampling bias. This reduces the accuracy of the information we get and must be accounted for. While I can't mention every way it could happen in this video, here are some of my favorites. Survivorship bias can occur when specific attributes in a population get filtered out of the sample. The old adage, "history is written by the victors," reflects this idea. Our analysis of history can only take into account documents and evidence that is still around. Because of this, we may think humanity is more able to survive disaster or defeat adversity than it truly is. By considering what your data had to go through to get to you, this bias can be minimized and accounted for. When people select themselves to be in the sample, they will likely differ from those who didn't. There may be some reason that they went through the effort of responding. For instance, most product reviews tend to skew towards 5-star and 1-star reviews, and those in the middle are likely not passionate enough to leave a review. This is called self-selection bias, and it can be reduced by lowering the workload on the part of the user so that those with less passionate opinions can be represented. Undercoverage bias can occur when the format of the sampling method itself discourages people from responding. For instance, reducing the number of voting locations or times in an area will exclude those who cannot reach the remaining locations or are unable to vote at the remaining times. This can be addressed by increasing the accessibility and reach of your sampling method. It is also vital to offer a variety of ways to respond so that those who might be shut out because of any one method can be accurately represented. For example, those who are too anxious to handle an in-person interview might be able to handle an interview over text or a question list that they can respond to. By tackling these biases, we can make our data more accurate to how the total population behaves. Information is power, and inaccurate information masquerading as good can be difficult to spot. Without careful vigilance for sources of bias, we run the risk of arriving at conclusions that don't square with reality and inadvertently hurting under the guise of helping.